flavor.
Welcome back to Shoot for Initiative, episode 7. A lot has happened since the last time. It'll be good to recap. But before that, I would like to introduce everyone around the table. I'm Hero, I'm the DM and the host of Shoot for Initiative. Over here, we have...
Kent, and I'm playing Tal, the half-elf rogue.
Clark Kent. I'm Thomas. I'll be playing Alaric, the psychopath. And here's Brad.
I am Brad. I'm playing both Gaz and Daz. You can find me on Instagram on Branderson94 with 2 A's.
Hi, I'm Dylan and I am playing Penance, the Blood Hunter, and you can find me on Instagram at DSA_cosplay.
Hi, I'm Amy at Amy Plays RPGs. I'm playing Hazel Hawkins, the Half-Orc Knowledge Cleric.
Wait, I need to wake up to this, don't I?
Yes.
I'm Doug, I'm playing Fenthwick Philly Duke, the Rockingham Gravitologist. You can find me at Red Wizard Gaming.
Are you really though? Is that really who he is now?
Thanks so much, everyone, for coming back to watch our show. Shoot for Initiative is a D&D gameplay game show where we replace dice rolls with crazy challenges. Last we left off, you guys were still in the town of Thunder Rock. A lot has happened. We had a hero talk after show that we did, discussing every single thing that happened after episode 6, where one of you died and came back miraculously.
Not naming any names or anything.
Yeah.
Why is everybody looking at me?
Yeah.
I'm feeling so self-conscious.
And you came back with something else.
Take up.
PG rated.
It's confusing.
You can get crimps for that.
Yeah.
So, let us begin. The battle under the Strider Manor was quickly resolved. A major crisis was averted. Fingers were cut. Evil tongues spewed reluctant truths, but at what cost? Our adventurers diffused a device capable of mass destruction. A great betrayal was revealed and left our adventurers with more questions and uncertainty than they like to admit. Thunder Rock and his people are left shocked and forever scarred. What was once a safe, festive town now fear the very monument they adored, fearing that the lightning from the famous Thunder Rock mountain was the cause of the mass electrical event. Townsfolk pack up their lives, their savings, and their way of life, all they know in this happy wilderness of the West, to join the safety that is the greyish lives of the city's daily grind. Despite the pain, a shimmer of light shines on our lives of our dear adventurers, the very light shining from the scars of the 6 rescued drow children. Their conditions now stable, but with the red rocks still in them, the futures are uncertain. For now, they smile and laugh and gesture and play with their saviors. Play, a luxury that is rare to these children long before the misfortune brought them under the manor. They jump on the shoulders of you guys, pretend to fight and pick flowers and follow you guys around at the tavern in the morning. Yet, within a particular guest room of the Rusty Nail, a coldness grows. A gnome sits in the dark, muttering to himself, grunting at his arm as it grows ever purple. The sheer weight of the eye pins him to the floor. Kneeling, the gnome hears from behind him a voice that you would only imagine coming from the dark of a cave or the frozen depths of the ocean. A voice that splits your very soul from your body.
Find the forge, Fenwick. Mark it with my symbol.
And you all wake up in the morning. You're having breakfast at the Rusty Nail, except for Fenwick, which is in his room still. I believe that most of you had your long rest. Some of you went to research the conditions of the drow children with Connor, the town mayor, and priest. The others have rested.
What did we find out?
Did I end up going with them to do the research?
I don't remember.
Yeah, no, Fenwick was coming.
At the end of it, I did say I was.
Yeah.
But then I think afterward we went back to living in it. So
Yes. I would say that you have found a list of chronomancy spells that was famously used by followers of Avon. Some of them, a lot of them don't really apply. They seem like they would. Some spells will reverse damage, but it will not stop at a certain point. It will reverse them all the way back to a baby or beyond. So they would be not assisted. Some of them would age them. Some of them would pause time temporarily, but it wouldn't heal them at all.
What were these spells, if I may ask?
So they were kind of religious rituals that you could do if you were a follower of Avon.
If you were to ascribe sort of like spell levels, for example, theoretically,
Yes, so
what
kind
kind
of
of
like
spell levels would they have?
they will range from 2nd level to 6th level chronomancy.
Okay.
Nice.
I mean, the pause time one could be useful because we could pause time on them, take the crystals out before they can explode, and get them away from the kids. Potentially.
Use that at the end of the campaign and just go back and redo the whole thing.
We could restart the campaign.
We screw up.
We don't like the way the story went. Let's do it again. Once more from the top.
Again. Do it again.
It is found that Connor has found that one of the spells that binds them to the crystal make it so that once the crystals are out, the condition deteriorate. So as much as the crystal is killing them, they also depend on the crystal, which is constantly damaging them and constantly healing them.
The Tony Stark conundrum.
Yes.
yeah, people and shit.
Oh god. So we can't. Is there anything about being able to
Is
remove
one
them?
spell.
Okay.
There is one way. It is to create a new spell out of the spells that you have now learned. Is to alter it so that it can reverse the age of a very specific spot in the body for a very specific time. But you don't know how to alter it. Only a very experienced follower, a very devoted follower of Avon would know.
I'm going to collect and make a note of all of the... if that's what we determine that we need to do, I'm going to make a note and collect all of these spells and rituals. Mark them down as best I can
Where are you?
for
So
further research.
back when you were, so the night before.
Yeah, this is the next one.
Yeah.
Okay.
We would have collected them, or would have asked Connor if we could take them, like the scrolls, if he minds us taking them.
And if not, just copy them.
Yeah.
I think he wouldn't mind you guys taking them.
Alright.
I think you can tell they were copies of a copy,
Mhm.
like they were not original documents.
Also, I know that like our countries are divided by like religion. Is it kind of like an embassy where if we go to like Eridan, there'll be like a temple of Avon there or
Yeah,
something?
there will be different temples at different cities of different gods, except for Avon. There are no temples of Avon anywhere except in Avon because he killed all the other gods.
Yeah.
You naughty.
Nobody likes them really.
I guess I asked Connor if he knows any followers of Avon, even if they're kind of secret.
He would say no
Okay.
because if he did, he would probably report them, and they'll be shortly headless.
So
Because where's Avon? Avon's north?
Avon's
Yeah.
right.
Avon's
Yeah.
way north.
Avon's the Drow
The Drow
County
yeah.
sort of
Yeah.
thing.
And tieflings.
And tieflings.
And Tiefling, sorry.
My
We all know
God.
tieflings aren't real.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
So essentially the plan, I guess, would have to be to take kids to Avon. Cool.
Mm.
Okay, I guess we'll go back with that information to these guys and we can discuss it in the morning.
So you guys wake up to the kind of muffled laughter of children. Muffled not because they were under something, but because the throat is
Someone with a pillow over their face.
the throat is clogged up
Let's go.
Yeah.
by
Real quick again.
flames.
I feel like we wake up and they're like chasing Daz around or something, like they're playing with Daz.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Daz is just running around and playing. They're playing Chase the Chicken.
And
And Tiberius is there as well.
He's the
And
worst one.
I was like, and then Daisy just kind of looking at Gaz in a corner admiringly.
Yeah, I can just imagine me just kind of like, you know how like a proud parent just kind of leans on the doorway. It's kind of like,
Oh.
look at them play, look at them go.
So proud of him, he's grown so much since he was a chick. Cool, so yeah, I guess we'll share that. I'll share that, and I kind of go, so I haven't seen Fenwick this morning. We were up a bit late last night, but I thought he'd be down by now. He never misses breakfast.
No, he's never arrived.
I might just go fetch him, I guess, and we can figure out what to do with this whole Avon situation.
I feel like I will. On that note, I will do what I can to be a little bit more assistive in the thinking department. And I pull out of one of my pockets. There's my vials there. I pull out one of them that I prepared before going to bed. Well, I prepare all 4 every night that I have, and this one is sparkling with a little bit of gold glitter in there. It just looks like gold glitter happening in this one. And down that, and then my eyes kind of go a little bit cross-eyed. I lose focus of the world, and you can see this vein just kind of start to just pulse and get a little thick across the scalp here. And so I've taken sagacity, so that has increased my intelligence score, but I have disadvantage on charisma saving throws.
So for the folks
So you basically
watching
turn
at
into me.
home,
Yeah.
is it like a very aggressive Ahigao face? Is that what that is?
You just drank Jaeger Monster.
Yeah, well, I'll cover the mouth, or you just seeing that.
Jesus, son, it's like 5 in the morning and you're already getting high.
Yes, well,
Have some breakfast first.
it's better, it's quicker on empty stomach. It lasts for the whole day, though, so we shall see what kind of eloquence this can bring out for the rest of the day.
Big old Stephen, coffee night.
Yeah.
Speaking of which,
You guys do see. So there's coffee in Thunder Rock. There's a very burnt kind of pot of coffee that's happening at the corner of the fire pit in the middle of the rusty nail. You, however, will need to roll a d6 real quick.
The special D6?
Real
Special d6.
Real quick.
No reason.
5.
5. You feel a shoulder. You feel a hand on your shoulder, and something whispers to you.
Ask and you shall receive.
Ask what? I'm just trying to concentrate. Feck off.
At this point, you hear a.
What? You can feck off too.
Where's the side of it?
Oh.
Okay.
Shut.
And
Sorry,
Hazel
yes.
just starts walking away. I'm sorry, I just thought you were on breakfast. Okay.
Sorry.
And just go back to writing and making notes.
Sure. So the children are down there with you now, eating breakfast. What seems to be a chicken and porridge situation. You don't know what's happening.
Oh no.
It's just like gooey chicken and oats.
I covered Daz's
Daz is still just running around the tables.
Doesn't notice the chicken.
Is Tiberius up and moving, and has he rested? Is he like playing with the chicken and the kids?
So I would say Tiberius is running around with the kids. He healed very quickly.
Dope.
Oh shit.
You can notice that there are kind of glittering red dust around his chin though.
Should he be playing with the kids like that? I mean, that's a pretty bad, like, role model.
We just tell them it's glitter. It's fine.
Sure.
If Mick Jag can do it.
Just that
It's only
glitter to the nose now.
Yeah, I come back down to say, I think Fenwick, it must be under the weather. He's not. He told me to feck off, I believe.
Well,
I don't know how. He must be
he
tired.
went for a bit last night, so maybe I'll go up and check.
did we not all go through a bit, as you might say?
We
I
need to
think-
tell you a bit about what happened to Fenwick.
Something happened to Fentwick?
What happened
Yes,
to Fenwick?
but
Sit
that is
down.
his story to tell. I'll go and get him and then let him explain what's going on.
Okay. Sure.
So I'm gonna go up. I'm not even gonna knock. I'm just gonna open the door.
We were gone for 4 minutes.
Fenwick,
Hey.
you got to come downstairs, mate. We got to let the others know what happened.
I'm just
Put the pen down, mate. Come on.
but I have to finish. I have to do it. What?
We need to let our friends know what happened.
Fine. But I'll bring my book with me.
That's right. Bring all your stuff.
Right, let's go.
And I'll follow downstairs if Avon allows me to.
You don't sense any resistance.
Jolly good. I'll pack up my book and head downstairs following Tal.
You alright there, little man? What's going on?
Poor night's sleep.
You didn't sleep last night.
Yeah, not great, shall we say. Few things playing on my mind.
Playing on my mind too, mate. I saw everything that happened, and good thing I brought clean underwear with me.
I slept like a baby.
As we're walking down, Fenthwick puts one hand out, drops his spell book, and
Yeah.
I'll squat down and pick up his spell book. You alright? What's going on?
Just give me a moment. Fuck, that smart.
Does anyone have an ibuprofen?
Right, let's go downstairs.
and he's just going to rub his temples the entire way down.
I'll hold on to his book.
Does he have shimmer out when you walk down?
Probably not actually. Not at the moment.
As you go down, so you are watching the kids, and is anyone else watching the kids?
Oh, I'm probably keeping an eye. Actually, I'm kind of just trying to chat with Tiberius and see what he's kind of. Last we spoke to him, he was in a bit of a state. So just
How are you chatting with him? Are you kind of just like screaming him as he runs around, or
I think
have you stopped him?
I got to Gez and I'm sitting at Gez and I'm trying to get Tiberius's attention. I'm like, Tiberius. Oh.
Yeah, don't worry, he's pretty focused on Daz at the moment.
Yes, I think that's not a bad distraction.
You see as they're chasing the chicken, one of the kids start to slow down a little, catching his breath. And he slowly gets on his, his hands are rested on his knees now. And he seems a little more pale than before, and he collapses.
Oh, as soon as I see him like stopping, I'm running over.
So before his head hits the floor, you catch him just in time. And he feels very cold, his body, except for where his forearms and his chest is.
Cure wounds. Or can I get some medicine, see if what this is, what this might be?
Can I assist her?
Yeah, I'll immediately go.
Sure.
Like, I'll scream out for you to come and help.
Oh, I love it.
Actually, do you
Calls
want
my name.
to? Do you want to do the? You're probably better at medicine than me.
No, just
okay. Gosh. That's a 16.
16.
Yeah.
I would say that if it's like a fever and it's like fluctuating. So it's like it gets really hot and then it goes back to normal and it gets cold again and it gets really hot again and the kid kind of fluctuates in how he's doing. It doesn't seem to be very stable. But after about 10 minutes of you kind of
Yeah, I feel
nurturing
like
him,
cape off, just like covering him, trying to keep him warm.
he recovers and goes, oh.
Alright, little one, I think we're gonna go and sit down for a minute. Alright? I kind of try and just usher all the kids. I'll try and get Gaz to help me usher the kids. I'm like, oh, I don't know if we should have them running around too much.
Yeah, come on, Daz. Enough of that.
Yeah, they just all follow Daz inside.
Pick Daz back up.
Tiberius goes, didn't even break a sweat.
Excellent work, Sir Tiberius.
He's covered in sweat.
Some morning exercise can do you guys some good.
I just kind of flex at him.
Well,
I'm picking up the kids.
I mean,
I'm
you were
good. I think I'm okay, thank you.
you were the one who went down in the fight, just saying, not us.
Yes, what was up with your sword, by the way? We haven't chatted since yesterday. Your sword fully exploded.
Yes, it was a malfunction.
That's correct. That's a good use of that word, yes.
It functioned incorrectly.
Exactly. Yes.
Do you have more of those?
Yes, any other swords?
It was my father's old sword.
Oh, he's not going to be happy.
I think he'll be a bit more upset that the head scribe was doing that to his children. Do you?
On that note, actually, how are you holding on with the information of who is doing this?
Yes, how do you feel about the head scribe being somewhat of a...
It is clear to me what has happened.
Oh no.
Okay.
Do
And
tell
it
me.
should be
Here
clear
we
to
go.
you.
Tell us a story, big man.
We have among us an imposter.
What?
An impasta.
So what you're saying is that was not the head scribe, and when we go back to the city, the real one will be there, and we can inform him of all the information of what transpired.
Exactly.
I like the way you think.
It is the only thing that makes sense.
So you agree with the story of going to the city and explaining that everything that happened, did happen, and that the head scribe or someone impersonating the head scribe was involved in causing it.
Man with horns, you speak too many words.
Smaller words with this
Yeah.
one. Alright, Tiberius, why don't you tell us what you think happened yesterday? And then we can go from there.
We won a great battle. My soul was sabotaged.
Who against?
By gravity.
No. Who did we win the battle against?
The children.
Stupidity, apparently.
No! The children were the victims. We were going against cultists.
We bravely saved the children. You bravely saved the children.
I did.
Yes.
Can we get a written reference instead and just get him to like sign it?
I might write up a quick note of the experiences yesterday. I sit down and just start writing up what happened yesterday and try and get him to sign it.
Tiberius, can you write?
No, we will write it, but he'll sign it.
But can he sign it? Are you literary?
Of course I can write.
Oh no.
So you have do you have a
Writing is beneath me.
do you have a seal?
Sure.
Perfect. So we will write out. It is beneath you to be writing the transcripts
Yes.
of the events that have occurred. We will write them out, and you will put your seal on it, approving that you agree with what happened. Correct?
Who will write this document?
Oh, if you would give me the honor, I would love to be the scribe. So I want to detail your brave battle yesterday.
A woman and a scribe. Brilliant.
I'm gonna slap you.
What would they think of next?
It's okay.
It's okay. It's okay.
This is expected.
Yes. It's
Jesus,
unfortunate.
man.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying that. If there comes a time where it gets worse, I will slap him. Don't worry. I'll make it hurt too.
Don't
Take
mention
your
the
slap
war.
over yours. That one would hurt.
Alright, now I'll start writing down stuff, and I'm guessing this is when Tal and Fenth will probably come downstairs. Keeping the children quite far away from Tiberius and be like, guys, keep them away from him, maybe.
Oh well.
And just start writing, but yeah.
Just in case.
So is this when we come downstairs?
Yeah.
So you'll notice when Fenthwick's coming down, he's wearing exactly the same clothes as the previous day, but drenched in sweat. There's like salt stains from the sweat on the vest. Hair's frazzled. He's holding his head in pain, walking very slowly.
Immediately go up and like feel your head. Do you have a fever, or you just? Does he have a fever?
Would I have a fever from that?
He doesn't have a fever.
Fenth, are you okay?
He feels normal.
You don't look like you've had a good night's sleep. Are you all right?
I don't know if I slept at all, to be honest.
He almost collapsed
I-
on the way down.
I think I need to tell you
Dropped to
guys
his knees,
something.
clutching his head.
Should we get Connor, the priest?
Not yet.
I think you should all probably sit down for this one.
Okay.
So, Tal, why don't you start?
So after you two ran out of the room, the chamber where we rescued the kids from,
As you get to that point, Fenthwick sort of screams out in pain and just hits the deck.
Oh god, I'm trying to catch him.
I'll say you catch him just in time.
That's a long way down. That's a long way down.
Is he
For a very short drop.
from the stairway, or is he in front of you now?
I don't know.
I imagine
I've
Hazel
seen
probably
it
would
also.
come straight up to him.
Yeah, yeah.
So I wouldn't say he's very heavy.
Okay,
I
no.
think you'll be able to.
Yeah. Connor? Can someone go get Connor? We need to go to Connor. I can't fix this. I start doing
I'll-
cure wounds.
Should we get Connor?
I'll say at this second you find an elderly gentleman donned in nothing but his stained and paper-thin nightgown run through the tavern doors with just a trail of papers just kind of fluttering behind him, and you see Connor, who doesn't seem to have slept a wink, have brought up some of the research papers that you have found last night and some other new ones, and he's coming in very, very confused. He goes,
I appreciate that. Thank you. Can you help with Fenthwick? He just collapsed and he's screaming.
Gnome first.
Yes, please
How
help.
long does that last for?
So it's only for a split second. As soon as you collapse, you are recovering slowly. He gives you a whiff of the red powder in you. And it burns in you, and it does 2 damage instead of healing. And your tattoo burns and it glows through your shirt.
Oh.
What is that?
Oh, the purple.
Yeah.
Why is that purple?
Well, it's part of the
That's
story.
one of the things I need to tell you about in private.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
What do you reckon we get a breakfast and take
that
it
should
out
have
to one
healed
of
you.
those?
I think we're kind of. What have you brought for us?
Oh, is your friend alright?
I'm fine. Can I talk to my friends, please?
Of course, let me arrange my documents. I'll be right back.
Take your documents. The kids have been put upstairs with Daz and Gaz, I believe.
Oh no, we're
I was
just
down
out.
there.
We're all downstairs. Take the children and head to a separate room. We'll finish our conversation and be right up.
Of course.
We'll get
Children!
I'll
Children.
yeah.
Hey, Hazel, if you wouldn't mind,
Cure wounds or what's gonna help?
pick me up.
Yeah, I'm fully just carrying them, just carrying
Like a
them.
baby.
Yeah. Just over to the table. Yeah, Hazel's very concerned because it's like, what the fuck is happening?
So looking around, is it relatively private here, or is this busy?
It's quite quiet. Most people that can leave have left.
All right.
Are we going to the room or are we going
Oh
to
yeah,
stay
do you want to go
upstairs?
to the room?
Go to the room, I can
There's
stay in
a
the
booth
hallway.
in the back of the
It's an open tavern, so there's no
go up to
booths.
one of the rooms.
Oh, so we
So
just
it's
have
safe to
like,
speak.
Put him in his bed and just like.
I'll stay in the hallway in the door, just making sure no one's listening.
So once we get up there,
That shouldn't be glowing.
and I show them the tattoo with the eye of Avon glowing purple.
I start sweating immediately and back up to the other wall. Just panic, pure dread, panic, other side of the wall.
Tal, please.
Well, as you ran out when they said there was going to be an explosion, Fenthwick did some sort of magic and managed to contain it, but it killed him. It blew his eyes out, blew out the back of his head. I raced over to his body and picked it up,
No, but he's
And-
not dead. He's right here. He's fine.
and suddenly he's standing there next to me while I'm holding his dead body. Scared the shit out of me. So I don't know exactly what's going on. Something has happened, and he needs to tell us what it is.
But he saved us,
It's,
which is
it's
the most
above what my
important.
understanding of what's going on.
He saved our lives.
Wait, you
Oh,
died?
absolutely, he saved our
I
lives.
don't know.
Why did you tell us you died? What the?
There was no time.
Fenthwick, oh my goodness.
It's worse than that. Yeah. It's not just the symbol. I think I spoke to Avon.
Mission fos galopulon fos. Okay.
Are you okay?
No.
You spoke to a dead god.
I
if you believe in
I
that
think
sort of
so.
thing.
I woke up in a small, like, rocky dome or something, and there was writing and the symbol of Avon on the ground, and the voice said that they could bring me back to life if I agreed to inscribe the symbol at the top of the mountain. I didn't know what had happened to all of you, so I agreed and I came back. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I need to find out.
Alright, we can fix this. We can. Hazel's like chewing her fingernails, which you guys have never seen her do. She's like stressed.
Yeah,
What do you mean by find out?
I need to know what this is, what it'll do if we inscribe the symbol at the top of the mountain. There's so much
What's
I
at the
don't
top
know.
of the mountain? Why?
What's where the lightning goes?
That's what the voice said at the top of the mountain. I think it was the Thunder Rock Mountain. Outside of that, I don't know. I don't know.
Okay. And what are you experiencing right now? Because you seem like you're in a lot of pain.
It's hard to gather my thoughts. I can't keep ideas straight in my head. I'm tired. I can't concentrate. I just.
Can I do like a detect magic or something and see if there's any kind of like
Sure.
necromantic force
Yeah.
or something affecting him? I can do it as a ritual. I'll just do it as an action because I want it to happen now. So I just cast detect magic on Fenfler.
Sure.
What do I see?
Yeah, it's a ritual, isn't it?
I can do it as a ritual, but I think that takes like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I don't want to waste that time, so I just do it as a spell. So I can sense magic and learn if there's any school affecting it. Is it being affected?
You feel a great power coming from the tattoo, but you can't exactly detect what it is.
Okay, so
It is nothing that you've studied.
it's not a
No.
known magic. Does it feel like stronger? Like, is it like god magic kind
It
of
feels
strength?
celestial and ancient.
Okay. Well, I think that's proof that the god is back. He shouldn't be. They're all dead.
Can I do a medicine check on him
Yeah.
to see if it's possible for me to amputate his arm, or if that was
Sure.
still a
What if
thing?
You
we
can-
were cutting things off?
I just want to check,
you can do a medicine check if you want.
just to see if it's possible if it's spread too much. 17.
I'll say that as skilled as you are,
Oh,
you know that you can amputate his arm with great effect and without killing him, but you are not sure that cutting off his arm will remove all of the whatever it is that you think is infecting him.
Cool.
If
'Cause
magic's
it
as
is-
strong as I feel like it is, it probably is just going to stay on him anyway.
Just checking.
It has
It's
a
a fail
tendency.
safe.
Has a tendency to be a soul thing. You know, like the celestial body of the individual, less so than the physical body of an individual.
Right.
I only
Trying
know
to,
this because I have similar things that I've seen people in my association do. But yeah, it is. You know, you can remove limbs that is hit by it, but the effect that was initially input into the body stays. Oh.
I mean, I'm from a different perspective, so I just want to double check because I used to have a wart on my foot, but now I don't have a foot, so
Is that what you got?
just wanted to check.
The medicinal input is very important, but I do not think this applies.
Do you have an ointment for the
You have a little wart ointment out there.
Get some Vegemite in here.
Removes everything.
Is anybody prestidigitation inclined? Our friend here prefers to be clean.
I think no one else but Fenfler.
So are you saying
I do have that spell, but he's not really paying enough attention.
To care.
Yeah, he's sort of checking in and out of this conversation. Like there's bits where he's looking around and listening to you guys speak, and then bits where he's just staring into space and he's not on this planet.
So are you saying that he is now possessed, Hazel? Or is
No, the magic's it's ancient. It's something that there's a link, there's a connection, but we won't be able to sever it back.
But if he died and this is a different body, is it really him?
Yeah.
Did Shimmer come to you when you summoned her?
Can you summon Shimmer?
Yes.
Fenfler.
What?
Where's Shimmer? Could you bring Shimmer
Oh.
up for a moment?
Sure, I'll try.
Shimmer is a comb.
Shh, I'm trying to concentrate. And then just all of a sudden, just like instant clarity, just. I assume Shimmer appears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, damn, I thought we broke you as planned.
Okay.
I'm still here. And she goes up to Fenfler, okay? The cat.
Yes. So Shimmer recognizes you and is acting as normal. As she would.
I'm gonna trust her
So
decision.
DM,
Mm.
as someone from Avon, I would know exactly how volatile the Beale country is if they were to see we would all know how
Avon's
volatile anyone here would be if they saw that logo, even just So the first thing I suggest
It's
we
bad
do
enough being
is
with the tiefling at the same time.
exactly. I'd rather not be pulled into this crap. Okay, like praise Beal, all that good stuff. Sure.
You got to pretend to praise the Bill.
The children that are here and myself are significantly more likely to end up with our heads cut off from our shoulders if that logo, I say lightly, is seen anywhere near me. I am the first one they are rolling in because haunts.
Hazel, I think I can help with the crystals.
Do you think you can do the spells from last night?
I'm not sure, but I've got something in my head. I think will help. It just.
Can you do it with your sleeves rolled up? I mean, rolled down, not up, down. I'm very nervous. Just put that away, please. I've seen that enough in my life to never want to see it again.
And yeah, he buttons his sleeve back up.
Thank you.
Is
And
it
that
still
wasn't-
blowing through the shirt?
No.
Okay.
I do not know you that well, so I just have to ask. You didn't have that before, correct?
No.
This isn't some kind of ruse.
No.
Inside check.
That's completely new.
That was so smooth.
Can I roll
Yeah,
it?
you can roll inside check.
Your boy is
Smooth.
nervous.
I wish I had calm emotions still, so I could just
Okay.
zen out the room.
Okay. So, that would be a 7.
You got no idea.
He definitely had it before.
He definitely
Maybe
did
have
now.
So I would take him at his word.
Yeah, I
then.
think that is what.
Sweet,
yeah.
sweet. Okay, just keep it out of my sight.
Okay.
And anyone else's, just do not have that out.
How far
was the
down,
plan.
down his arm does it
I
extend?
would
Is it
say-
high
is
on
it
the
like
forearm?
spreading?
Just here.
Okay.
Are there like veins going up? Or
Yeah.
is he...
Did mention that
Oh,
it
his
was-
veins going down a little bit, but not too much.
Did mention that it was sort of starting to spread. Is that actually taking up more space on?
Yeah,
wow.
but like a centimeter at a time.
Okay.
Maybe you should cover that with something. Like,
So you would know by now that he always wears long sleeve shirts anyway.
maybe
Actually,
you need
I'd
to
get
get a
him to
jacket.
I was going to say, I get him to roll up his sleeve and I get some ink out and I like mark where the tattoo is so we can like figure out the rate of growth.
Like a
Just
cracked
figure out how
windscreen.
long, yeah. But yeah, I'm just like marking the edges of it so we can see how much it grows in the next hour.
Don't
And
you?
when he was 7, he was this tall.
See, that's where I
We
went.
can see it right here on the wall, right by the door, children.
Oh no.
Alright.
But don't you do that? Like if you got a chipped windscreen, you get a nicko and you go, that's where it is today. And then it cracks more and you go, that's it tomorrow.
Nah, I just get a new windscreen.
I feel like that's a very barbarian logic.
How big can we get it, guys?
And
Well
then
done
it
playing the
gets,
character.
yeah, and then you just punch the windscreen anyway, so it comes off and you have to wipe it and it cracks.
Yeah, I hate it when that happens.
Alright, I think why don't you stay here and rest for a moment? I might go talk to Connor and see what he found out from last night. Maybe you guys should try and figure out what our next steps are in terms of we have the children we need to get the crystal out of, which that might be something we have to go to Avon for, which would not be ideal.
This was done in Beale. This was done here.
Well, then we have to figure out how to find someone who knows how to deal with this thing. But you guys, I think you guys go figure that out. I'm going to talk to Connor and I'm going to help Fenwick sort out some kind of spell maybe.
I reckon your
Yeah.
best bet's going to be an arrows in.
You hear a scream from upstairs. Come quickly!
Oh god, running.
Alright, we're going
What do we
upstairs.
see?
You go upstairs and you see some of the children kind of shaking and contorting almost like a seizure.
Why do you hate us? Why do you hate us, hero?
As we go to run upstairs, I look back like instinctively to see if Fenwick needs help,
Oh, yeah.
and then I pause and don't offer the aid and run upstairs. I'm just nervous.
I think I would have tried to take Fenwick. I would have asked him as soon as he like, do you want to come?
Checked out.
Okay.
You see kind of Connor ruffling through all of the pages of the notes that he has. I don't understand. I don't know.
Stop the children from seizing. I'm going to go get Fenwick. Run back, grab Fenwick.
Alright,
Wake
sorry.
up, buddy. We got to help these children.
I'll try to stabilize them.
Tell me what to do.
I'll try.
I'm really good at listening
I'll
and
try.
doing things right now.
Okay, close your mouth. And then just try to make sure they don't break their own body.
Okay.
Open and make sure they don't choke to death.
instinctively, you know to write several arrangements of symbols on the floor around the children.
As soon as we get in there, I'm just going to start doing it with, I'm assuming a piece of chalk or something like that, and just without even saying a word, just pushing people out of the way, just start drawing arcane
You're like a
symbols.
Rayman.
Yeah.
Symbols.
Yeah.
Am I able to recognize these symbols at all? Like, is this some sort of ritual that's gonna like fuck up the children?
You recognize the symbols from the research you done last night. They are a kind of altered version of the chronomancy spells that you have read up on.
I'll give you little pieces of fabric to put in their mouth so they don't like break their teeth.
Yeah, make sure they're by the tongue.
Oh,
Or
swallow
like
their
their tongues or something.
Goes under the head.
Is it all 6 kids or is it just a couple?
It's all 6 of them.
Alright, but 2 just holding them.
And
And I'm
the
doing
feet.
one at a time.
Yeah.
Would you like to roll a medicine check?
Me.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do 3 rolls in total.
So
yeah.
I'm gonna blame you if
Hey,
this
this is not my fault if anything
So-
happens.
little setup. For my birthday recently, Thomas got me this purple set of dice, which are fantastically beautiful, and I'm going to use them for the first time tonight.
Yay.
So if I kill a kid,
Thomas.
Where are these dice from?
Why is it always my fault?
Yeah, where are the dice from?
Where are the dice from?
Those ones are from somewhere else.
Oh, right.
yeah, shut up here.
But they could be from.
14.
Okay. So who, if anything happened to the kids, who would be the first 2 to dive in?
Oh wait.
Oh, Hazel for sure.
Alar, yeah.
Hazel.
Pretty much.
I think that's 2.
Can you both please do a medicine check? Alaric with advantage, please.
Oh. Advantage. Where's my dice?
My hands are actually
That
shaking.
is
Oh,
a
jeez.
16.
Can't complain.
16. Okay. This is the moment of truth.
Oh my god.
That's where the rap breaks down.
If I legitimately kill a kid, I'm gonna have to take a minute.
Where's the gin?
Oh my god.
I'll just blame it on the bad guys, even if it's my fault.
Oh, that's the question too. Was it medicine that you wanted me to roll, or
Yeah, medicine.
arcana because of the spell?
It was medicine.
Okay.
Could it be Arcana?
Just checking.
It's just because you were the closest to them.
Yeah.
Or you go in first.
Okay.
So, you guys have exactly a minute and 30 seconds to do the following challenge. The first challenge of today's episode. So we have a game called Take Out the Pieces. Please don't sue us.
Fun
We
time
should
surgery.
be able to call it for what it is.
Yeah,
Fun time
it
surgery.
is.
Because if,
Yeah,
if
fun time surgery.
It isn't feeling fun.
That's not
No,
grammatically
it
inappropriate
is.
at all.
Operations.
It's monopoly of organs.
Yeah. So, obviously,
manipulation of organs.
in the game operations, there are cards to tell you which part of the body to take out. There are obviously not enough for 3 pieces of things for 6 kids. So what we'll do instead is you have to take out 3 pieces of each kid, and then you have to restart. So I'll stop the timer, and then you will do it again.
A minute and a half.
In a
Get
minute and a
all of
half.
them.
So
Yeah.
6 kids, 3 pieces. That's 18 pieces out.
Yeah.
We each have to do this, so can the person with the steadiest hand still? Because my hands are actually shaking.
So here's what I'm going to do.
Here, have some.
Can we
Some
volunteer?
You
Those
can
that are
volunteer.
assisting, can they
You
volunteer?
can volunteer. If you hit the buzzer 3 times, a kid will die.
And that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
Claire, please will you prepare
No,
the
Claire, don't bring it out.
The rain.
prepare the sacrifice?
I mean,
Can
thank
we
you,
somehow
Claire.
assist him?
Thank you, Claire.
Is there a way to assist him in that?
I reckon Claire's got to get up there.
I would say on the second half, I'll let you guys
Yeah.
re-roll
Yeah, I reckon
to see if
Hazel's
you
got to
add
do it.
time
Okay.
to the original time that you had.
Now, is it more than one person going to play the game?
You got the
It
second.
can be. I can pause the time in between people
Okay.
if you want.
Okay.
I think it's good if you want.
I
I'll
reckon,
do it.
yeah, Amy, Doug, and Tom.
But you need to.
What?
Each person needs to
I was
take out
assisting.
No, he wants
I
to
was
assist
legitimately
before
assisting.
you quit.
He wants to do it.
And
Oh,
tag
God.
team.
Need to take out at least 3. Can we
I will
continue
look
on if we
over
feel
your
comfortable?
shoulder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Awesome.
I'll try one, but if I kill a kid, I'm actually gonna have to like.
I will look over your shoulder and I will try to guide you.
So
Cutting
do
different things.
So anyway,
they
bless
do they each have a minute and a half?
No.
So-
It's a minute and a half, and as the
Every-
timer goes down,
Who wants to go first?
he goes stop. They reset it. Stop.
Yeah.
They reset, and the
Yeah.
timer just keeps going.
Who wants to go first?
I'll go first. I'll
Yes,
dive in.
please.
I will
So you
guide
see,
you.
you see
I'll go
Penance
after
diving with a dagger as the crystals grow ever red, and the scars begin to unwind as the spell works. The scars open up, and the wound opens up, and you see the crystal now freely, almost unlodged, freely in the wound. You can almost just grab it out and chuck it out the window before it explodes.
If it goes wrong,
Come on,
I
Chris
will
Martin.
take over from him and I will tell him that it's all good, but pretend like I made a mistake. Save him from the horrible
Okay,
fate.
jacket's off.
The jacket is
Never.
off.
Time for serious Dylan.
Oh god.
There's no such thing.
You're
So
ready.
I have to take out how many before
Three.
before you pause?
Free.
Yeah.
So you have to pick a card to see which body part that you do.
Oh, okay.
And then once you have it, discard it in front of you.
Oh my god.
Just check
And
it's
if you
working.
buzz 3
Yeah.
times, the kid's
Oh,
dead.
so I'm going to do a test to see if it works. I'm not
Kidding.
This is
this.
not killing the child.
Oh yeah, it works.
Oh,
Big
yeah.
old red light.
That's a dead child.
Oh god. Oh, I don't get to pick which one either.
I'm just gonna pretend to stab him.
Oh, okay. I'm significant. This is the smallest operation I've ever seen. All right, count me in.
Are you ready, Dylan?
Yeah.
Are you ready, Liam?
Yeah.
Maybe the smallest
I
one.
was trying to be subtle though.
May Liam be with me. Thank you for this moral support I
You
needed.
mean a cigar chopper, right?
5,
Deep breath.
4,
You got this.
3, 2,
Breathe.
1.
Funny bone. Crap, which one is that? That's in the elbow. That's over here. Cool.
Winky noggin.
That buzz.
That's
one.
1.
Oh, what? I didn't touch it. All right, 1.
Oh.
What
Take your
the?
time, take your time.
It is so much more sensitive than you think. Which bone?
So next kid. So you restart the 3 strikes
Oh, is this the next kid?
per kid, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, sorry, no, not per
Three-
kid, sorry.
three per
No,
kid.
yeah, 3 per kid.
So this is still
So
the
it's
same
1 buzz, and he's in critical condition.
You son of a bitch.
Got this.
2.
kid. Yes, okay.
All right, next one is
Come on, butterfly.
water on the knee. Oh, jeez.
Stay clear of the
Oh, that's-
artery here.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Got it.
Got it.
Okay,
Oh.
pause.
Pause.
It is 10 times more sensitive than you think, people.
We're gonna lose kids.
There is 36 seconds left.
Oh, what?
Yeah, we're gonna lose kids.
Holy
I'm out. That was too hard. That was too nerve-wracking. I'm
You
out.
want to go?
Who's
next?
Five
Or do you want me
more
to try?
kids.
I hadn't said that I was going,
Yeah.
but
Okay.
I can.
Who's next? I'll give you a go.
Alrighty.
Here's what I'll say. After the 3rd kid, you guys can re-roll medicine.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
After the
Three.
3rd kid.
Three.
To
I
see if you
used
can
a
add
minute.
time to it.
Right.
Should you
Good.
flip 3 cards and see which?
Yeah.
That way you can just go bang, bang, bang.
Oh, yeah, that's
Can we do
smart.
that, or do we have to draw each
I
time?
will say roll medicine again to see if you get high enough.
20.
Yes, you can do that.
There you
You can
go.
look through other cards, you can tell people
Does that
what the
20
next cards
Does
are.
that dirty 20 give us an extra 30 seconds of luck?
Uh,
How much do you want us to kill?
15.
Surely.
15.
How much do you want us to kill again here? Right?
Pretty much.
Desperate.
Rest has
I
what
will-
you might do.
I will say
So
I'll,
much more
That's good, that's
sensitive.
what you didn't count.
Alright.
I'll start 5 seconds after you do.
Okay, young man.
Just
Stay
because
clear of
I'm
that artery
feeling
there.
generous.
Fine. And I'll do the same thing if he fucks
So,
up, I'll take over.
Draw 3.
Draw 3 and then
Draw
go.
3.
And then go.
So you can look through all the cards if you want, but for you just draw 3.
Are you going to put back the pieces that have already been taken out as well?
No, not yet.
No.
Until
What about if there's one that's like hiding up behind there?
Game's the game, man.
Oh God, go for that one last.
Alright, so we got
Actually, go for it first because if you kill the kid, it's
butterflies in the stomach, we got rider's cramp, which is, ooh, damn, that's gonna be hard. And then wrenched ankle.
Okay. Let me know when
So
you're ready.
go for the trickiest one first because if you kill the kid, you don't waste any time then. Like, just, we gotta do it.
You gotta kill a kid, right?
Just reset the clock, kill the kid.
out of roleplay
Alright.
logistics in roleplay.
Shoot the hostage on him.
Alright, cool, so that's not touching. Right.
You got this, little man?
Alright, let's do this. And go.
Oh, one.
That's
Come on, you little bastard. One. Nope, come back to that one.
I saw it flash red.
Did you?
Yeah,
But
that's
it
two.
was.
Okay, I'll say it's 2. Yeah. I missed it.
Just keeping us honest.
Take your time, you got time.
Three, that's a dead kid.
We've got 8 seconds to save for the next one.
So I take over
Okay.
from him, and then I tell him, you did fine, I just need to do this one thing, and then
But it doesn't even fit.
no.
I'll make it look
doesn't.
like I fucked up.
Okay, before you do that, Doug,
Stop killing him.
Yes.
reach for the D6.
Okay, this one?
Yeah.
Oh.
You feel an itch on your forearm.
God.
Free. You sense that time is starting to slow down. In fact, you see Penance as he's kind of like biting his nails. His nail kind of glues back onto his phone. And time is going backwards, in fact. And if you accept it, you can redo your last 10 seconds.
Why does it sound like a bad deal?
I'll look over at Hazel.
I'm probably like going backwards, like freaking out.
Fine.
Oh God!
I'll text you what happens afterwards.
Yeah.
But let me put 18 seconds
Okay,
on
so
the
you just gotta go
clock.
for that last one again.
Are you
Does
ready?
he still have three buzzes? Does it reset the buzzes?
You have one buzz though.
Okay.
Because it was after the last buzz.
Alright.
You need to get that. Are you ready?
Ready?
3, 2, 1, go.
Nah.
No.
Oh no. Okay. Which kid did he kill?
You see one of the kids, Thomas.
Jesus. I can't even play D&D without people fucking trying to kill me.
Let's say Tamriel. Tamriel.
We shall always remember Tamriel.
Tammy is kind of foaming at the mouth, and you see one of the crystals kind of goes around and burns through his arm and the floorboard, and the crystal drops onto the ground floor.
No, that also means we lose the third kid, doesn't it?
But
Yeah, you lose the third kid.
Which kid do we?
Oh, sorry, the second kid.
No, because that was for 3 kids, and we only got 2. We didn't save the third kid in that time. So that's 2.
Oh no, you still have time. You still have 14 seconds.
Oh God.
That 3 was for the second kid. So the second kid is foaming at the mouth and has stopped moving.
So Doug has
Well, I
14
would-
seconds to try and save the third kid.
There's like 14 seconds for the third kid.
But I would have taken over, so it looks like I
Well-
did it.
Yeah.
I will spare him of the
Trauma.
horror.
Would you try and stay put, or would you let Elric do that?
I would just tell you, you're doing great, it's really good. I just need to do one thing that I'm probably a little better at than you. I'll say it as calm as I can, even though I know he's fucking dying.
I'll give it another shot.
You want a shot?
So do I get to draw 3 again?
Yes, you can draw 3
Okay.
again.
Do I get to pick 3?
You can pick 3 if you want.
But
I'll
it's
say
not-
it's
it's
a
not
20,
given, right?
Like, what can I do?
He's gonna, because I think it's because of the magic. It's Doug doing this.
But is it another kid now? Or
This is on another kid.
That's on the third kid.
Okay, so the second kid died.
Yeah,
and
so
he-
you
and
push
he
forward.
and he let me
Yeah,
do it.
yeah, but then he was like,
Yep, that's fine.
Because
Can I
Bentley's got
take
the
over?
time.
Yeah, that's fine. I just
I got
wanted to
it.
make sure he didn't kill anyone. And I did.
Alright, so.
it looks like you killed him.
Yeah.
So DM, there's multiple he put the symbols around multiple children all at once.
Oh, there's
And
one
we're-
big circle.
One big circle, and so we're just dashing between children. So there's not
Yeah.
necessarily all of us around one child.
No, no.
No.
I feel
Cool,
we've got,
cool, yeah.
We've got it. We're all
Alright,
spaced
so
out.
Operation like
I
emergency
think
room zigzags.
I've
Yeah.
done this about as well as I can. So, I'm going for the pulled muscle, breadbasket, and broken heart.
All right. It's 14 seconds to just go as fast as we can.
Oh.
Alright. Count me in.
1. Sorry, I count from 5. 5, 4,
2, 1,
3,
go.
2, 1.
Oh,
Oh my
yeah.
God.
You really did so.
Oh.
given up on that one, but it was done.
Oh my god.
Clearly you didn't care about Tammy.
It was the ones that got picked. Like this one's like a needle, and the tweezers don't actually fit in there properly.
Tammy was a good
Did-
cow.
I'm so sorry I killed him.
Less popular than his brother, Cammy.
It was just more drama
Timmy.
than the others.
I'll say the third kid, after your mistake, you kind of figured out how to do it properly without kind of burning the sides of the wound or dropping the crystal. You very quickly take out the 3 crystals in his body. And now would someone take over?
Please, Thomas.
Amy.
Yes.
I don't think I should
I'm
be
probably
doing
going to
that.
need to reset the board though.
I
Yeah,
have very big hands.
I have shit. My hands are literally
Claire.
like shaped.
Yes.
Could you please reset the board, please? Thank you so much.
Oh god, it was
So-
I did grab the cards and
Do you have to roll a
The
nine?
next 2 or 3 people, whoever it is, will have to re-roll.
Okay.
Okay.
Can we have those 7 seconds on it?
You can have the 7 seconds added on to that.
Medicine.
If I'd use a sleight of hand instead of medicine, would I be able to do it?
Probably not.
I guess I'll give it a
I
go.
got
then.
18.
That's a lot of
Do I still have a
Match
match?
in the right holes over you.
Like I'm trying to steal
no,
something.
no.
I don't think, yeah.
I'm just going to steal this cat.
That is a
Take it all, see.
21.
this.
21.
21.
Did better than me.
That's right.
Damn.
I'm gonna need it because I don't.
You're right, that is hard though.
I've never been able to finish one game.
It's like pinball
Yeah, I'm
pop,
good.
No, no,
What
you
the
got
hell
this.
is happening?
Yeah.
Oh my god, this is freaking me out.
Same trick again. If she fucks up, I'll take over. I make it look
I
like it
think
was
this
my
should be
fault.
easy now
How much time
because Thomas just rolled a 20.
Oh, good.
21.
21.
So you
Which
got
means
2
that one of the
minutes.
kids is immediately healed.
Oh,
So we've got 2
Can it
left.
be this one?
You have 2 left.
Yeah,
2 minutes
that's
to
fine.
2.
So that's
So
6.
that's a minute and 30 seconds.
So we need to get 6, and we're good. That's it.
In a minute and 30 seconds.
I'd be
I
very
thought it was
kind
2
and
minutes.
make it easier for me.
Just a quick
A minute
6.
and
A
37.
minute and 30 seconds.
A minute and 37.
Second. 37.
Yeah, we go. I'm not leaving that 7 second
7.
behind.
Well, one of them is immediately healed.
Alright,
If you
so
have
am
a-
I allowed to look at the cards or do I have to go blind?
Good night.
I'll say you have to go blind. Because you rolled an 18. But I'll say this. So one of the kids seeing Doug,
Fenwick.
see Fenwick, kind of quickly just grabbing the free without any hesitancy. You went, okay, I can do this. And with newfound confidence, you do the same thing. And you're like, oh, this is easy. And then you reach Emmy, which
I've
is
literally
the
taken
little
my
girl that
jewel
you have.
off. Oh no, Emmy!
That you have.
Emmy, you're really hero!
All of the emotional
She's already-
blackmail.
That you're falling in love
Formed
with.
of emotional attachment to this child.
I love all the children, I'm still sad about fucking Tammy.
Yeah, now, now all of a sudden,
I'm so sorry about that one.
it's all or nothing. You feel the nerves coming back. You've lost all the confidence that you've just gained.
Knees weak,
And-
arms spaghetti.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have, but it's okay. You have 1 minute and 37 seconds.
Okay.
You have a lot of time.
You got
Do not worry.
Yeah. House.
Yeah. Think you're Hugh Laurie.
Yeah.
You're a Hugh Laurie.
Okay.
Or George Clooney, depending on which you watch. ER.
Oh.
Or Turk.
Yeah.
Oh,
Or Neil
it's
Patrick
okay.
Harris in Doogie Howser.
Hazel's anatomy.
Alright, I'm ready. to go
Emmy's
now.
anatomy.
I'm counting down from 3. 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh god. Wishbone. My hands are shaking so much. Ah, shit. That was fun.
1.
Remember to breathe.
You got this.
Breathing is optional.
Oh shit.
Ah, but you pulled it out. It's okay.
2.
That's right. You
You got
put it out. You put it out. There's 2 buzzes left.
Oh, the rubber band one.
That's easy.
That's easy.
That's
You got this.
You got
Easy
this.
days.
Don't say that because that's gonna make me worse when I fuck up. Okay, that's fine. Okay.
You got it. You got it.
Red basket.
Wiggle your
You have a
toes.
lot of time.
In the middle. In the middle.
Stomach.
Oh god, okay.
You have a
That
lot
one's
of
not
time.
bad. That one's not bad.
Oh, the chunky boy.
Breathe, breathe, breathe.
Yeah! She's alive. She's alive.
Yes! You saved
Oh,
Emmy.
Nice work.
Hero!
Emmy rolls over, holding her wounds, and she's like,
I have anxiety.
I feel like I want to redeem
I'm gonna
myself and
send
go
my bill
again,
to my
but
therapist
it's
to
the
do
same.
a therapy session.
Would
Do we roll again or?
So it'll be you now because you rolled the other one. You
Yeah,
I don't roll again.
you can roll again, but only for the cards, not for more time. You have 48 seconds.
Oh God, sorry.
You did alright actually.
So I still
That was
roll.
good.
You still roll.
For one more child, 48 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes,
yes.
A11.
Jeez.
You will have to
Go blind.
go blind.
You got this, Thomas. You got this.
But you have this.
So I played this game many times, but I actually never got one up.
Oh, really?
Oh wow.
Bye bye, Jason.
Wait,
Jason's
stay them
shit
all
man,
now.
Samosa.
Which one's getting deflated?
Okay, I just need to say they all need to be back in here, right?
No.
No?
No, the cards. Oh, I put my cards away.
The one you took out need to be back
No,
in here, right?
No, they don't need to
Let
be
me just
back.
make sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
Which is fine. Like it doesn't
okay.
matter.
Yeah.
As long as the cards
That's not
go.
the top one's
I
not
put the
behind.
ones on your hand on the bottom.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
You have 48 seconds. You'll start on 1, 3, 2, 1, go.
Broken heart. Oh.
Easy, you got this. Piece of cake. Oh, look at that. He's a
Nice.
surgeon.
Yes,
Two more,
yes,
two more.
Go.
That's my broken
You have
heart.
a lot of time. You have 30 seconds.
Water on the knee. Okay. I didn't know I couldn't do that.
Nice, that's
Two.
two. That's two.
Flip the card. One more.
You got
13
this.
Take your time,
seconds.
Take a breath.
take your
Funny
time.
bone.
10,
In the arm.
Oh God, go.
9, 8,
Get it.
That's two.
7.
I am a surgeon.
Oh,
You
wow.
literally had 2 seconds left.
Oh.
2 seconds and 2 zaps. So one more would have been.
Oh,
Talk about to the bloody wire.
Doctor is in.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Claire.
Thank you, Claire.
Thank you, Claire.
Hard for that.
Please take that monstrosity away now, Claire.
Yes, please get that away.
I just want to play Operation Pen. Also, how much money did we make from that game?
All of it.
All of the monies.
Oh God. So we've lost one kid, and that's it. That's
I
not
hope
bad. It's not great. It's not bad.
13% mortality
It
rate.
could have been worse.
I just wanted to make sure that he didn't have to carry that on himself.
From a logistics standpoint, that's fine.
So as you see, some of the kids kind of fall in and out of sleep. One of them, Amy, stronger than the other, kind of goes over to Tammy and kind of starts crying.
I'm just holding her, and I'm crying too.
And Tammy is unresponsive. And you can see her body is starting to grow red little crystalline things through her veins. Through his veins, sorry.
I'm gonna just take a blanket and just kind of cover Emmy up a little bit so it almost looks like he's sleeping. I'm just trying to make it as peaceful for Emmy as I can. Like just singing a little song to her, I'm just trying to keep her calm. Also glancing at Fenwick, is he okay?
So Fenthwick at this point is probably going back to almost checking out, but is just scrubbing the symbols off the floor, just erasing all trace of them. And then after that, going to his book, getting the quill, and just copying the same symbols over and over into his book.
Also, Fenwick, could
I
you
still have your book.
+5 on
Yes,
the thing?
will do.
I'll go over to Fenwick and I'll say, you did a great job. I'm sorry that I had to take over. I made a mistake. I'm sorry. It's not your fault.
I would like to premise that this is not anybody's fault here. It is not people that has been lost. Those that were lost were entirely due to those that did this, not to those that tried to help. We have 5 people who would not have seen the light of today without what had transpired here. So I think we should take that into account. Many died just trying to get into this country alone. Loss is not new to those from Avon.
No,
So I thank you all for your assistance and help.
I just mean that some people don't necessarily have to carry this kind of burden if it's not theirs to carry.
You can see that Connor's kind of just sitting on one of the beds in the room while other kids are on the floor and you guys are gathered around the floor. He's on the bed, kind of just...
I'm guessing he was helping and all that as well.
So he was helping with the spell and incantations, but now that that's over, he's kind of out of breath and it's just spaced out.
After a moment, I'll just go up to him and just thank him very sincerely and ask him about
Yes.
burial. Like if we can bury this child
Yes, we'll make arrangements. I did not know his name, but I think if you can find his kins, we could try and bury them.
His name was Tamriel.
Tamriel. Well, better that than an unmarked grave.
Agreed. We will let word be known in. Did you say there's a chance that these children could be from
Aridin?
Aridin?
Yeah.
So
Can-
hopefully we
There
can.
have been drows going missing from the sea recently for months.
Can the children talk now? Have we removed the crystals that were in their throats?
Yes. So most of them can talk, but it hurts a lot to do so.
Just ask Emmy if she knew what Tamriel's last name was or anything about family. Like if she knew anything about Tamriel. That's okay. Give her some water.
Fenthwick picks up his book, turns around, and walks back to his room.
So that concludes our first episode. Good job, everyone. You saved
Well,
5
hey.
kids. But screw Tammy. Right?
I think we have our
Cow.
group's name now, Champions Heroes.
Check us out every Sunday at 6. I can't promise every episode will be this dark, but or this intense. But follow us on Instagram. Follow us on Twitch to see what happens next to the children, and what happens when you guys return to Aridin, having done what you have done.
About to whip out some whoop ass.
Join us next time. Thanks so much. We'll see you.
Thanks, guys.